Alright, what is going on, guys? Today is September 27th. It is currently 1 o'clock, so the market is still live, but I've been done trading for a while now. I quit at 9:56 after I was down almost $1,700, bringing my account down to $25,287. So $200 above that 25,000 threshold, but I do not want to go under. Today was heartbreaking because when I logged on this morning, I seen this stock, PRPO. Yesterday had my favorite setup in the world to try to catch, and I logged off 15 minutes before it happened. And obviously you can't see it coming because my favorite chart setup is when a cheaper low float stock drops below the open but doesn't go more than like 7 or 10% low, off the open. So it drops, goes 5 or 6% down, consolidates all morning with no volume, and then pops up over the open. Now what happened here is like at 10:50, I think it came out with news yesterday, and that's what ran it up, and then it just shot up. So from 220 to 3, almost 350, and then it curls back around and continues to go up to 393. That's amazing. So, whoops. Let's go to a daily chart. So you can see on the daily chart, it broke through the 13 EMA, broke through the 50 moving average, broke through the 200 moving average, came up, then it came back down and closed under the 200 moving average. This morning, in pre-market, it came up and broke through the 200 moving average, continued up, and then kind of consolidated around the 200 moving average, but ultimately opened above it. I think. Sorry for the cough. Yep. So ultimately opens above the 200 moving average. I thought it would come down and bounce off the 200 moving average. That was my first thoughts. So it did dip down below a little bit. Well, actually it went below a lot. But I thought, man, I'm going to get it at a good price, a couple cents below the moving average, which is right here at 347. I get in at 343. It actually popped up for a while, and I was up like $300 something. Didn't take any profits. It comes down. I sell at 331 or 330. Then it pops up. It's going back and forth. I got back in at 331, basically a penny above where I got out, thinking, man, it might just surge back up, because I figured all the traders that traded it yesterday, they're going to want to get back in it, run it back up, continue higher. Didn't happen. Surged down again, jumped out at 317, came lower. I'm like, this thing's got to bounce at some point. Got in at 310. It comes up. Let's see. Where did I get in? 310, right here on this drop. I was like, it's probably going to bounce off of 3 or 305. Didn't. Just straight through that. I jumped out at 293 and 292. At that point, I'm down 1335. So I'm just done with it. Then I seen NCTY. This is another one we was watching this morning. Let's see, it closed yesterday at like $1 basically. This morning runs up to $1.64. Oh no, that last night runs up to $1.64. And then this morning, it consolidated and it held a little bit of those gains. So we had it on watch. Straight out of the gates, it falls, which I'm fine with. Let it fall, consolidate, and U-shape around. Right here, it's building higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. I was decided to jump in here to 124, which is basically the high of this U-shape, and I put a trend line on the higher lows here. It's kind of looks better when it's like that, but it broke that trend line. I jumped out at 118. The loss on that trade was 360. I went in 6,000 shares, so a little over $6,000 investment. Not really worried about a loss like this. I'm devastated by a loss like this, but the purpose of this is just to learn from mistakes. I initially said I was going to take a step back. Coming in this morning, seeing what PRPO did yesterday, got excited. There was more volume coming into the penny stock world, but ultimately it's Friday. Traders are cautious on Fridays. I guess shorters took over on this because there was no short restrictions at the open. I'm not sure if they put restrictions on it or not. I don't know how all shorting works. I don't do any shorting yet. But Monday I will definitely be taking a step back. Honestly, I might change up my strategy a little bit to be more cautious, do more studying. I'll still make my videos. Started at Instagram for my trading if you want to follow it. It's the same as my YouTube channel, Will's Trading Adventure. I'll post sporadically, I guess. Probably some encouraging quotes and stuff as well. But yeah, we'll get back at it Monday morning. Thanks for watching or listening. Thanks.